Tomorrow is Monday.
Is that a coyote?
Hello? Hello?
Oh my God!
Going into the woods alone at night can be downright terrifying. But what if you stumble upon something or someone you'd rather not face? Tonight, we're uncovering 6 of the most spine-chilling encounters ever caught on camera. These stories will have you thinking twice before ever setting foot in the woods alone again. Let's jump straight into the first unsettling encounter. The first video tonight comes from Rick and his van, a UK-based van life and exploration channel focused on solo overnight trips, remote locations, and occasionally eerie or abandoned sites documented in real time. It is October 26th, 2023 in the United Kingdom, on rural common ground, bordered by dense, dark woodland.
Yeah, look at that. What is a little church like that doing in the middle of the woods? Have a little look inside. Huh. Oh, no way. What? You even got a little graveyard. And a shovel, random shovel. What is going on in this place? Chairs? In the middle of the woods? What's all that about? Sorry. Standing all over you. I'm going to come back here in the daytime and have a look. You come back here in the morning. But that is spooky looking. Well, that's a good fun now, isn't it? I look like that guy, don't I? Look. Here's Johnny. Anyway, spooky church. I'm going to come back and check this place out in the morning when I can have a good look round. Because I've already tripped over and gone arse over tit. Bye, church.
Rick walks deeper into the forest, leaving the safety of his van parked behind. His torch beam cuts a thin path through narrow trees, and the silence around him feels unusually heavy. He eventually reaches a fenced clearing containing a small tin church with scattered chairs and a tiny grave plot beside it. The scene feels untouched, strangely preserved, and almost abandoned mid-use.
The hell is that? Hello? Hello? Hell's... Hang on. Did you see that? Or was that just me? There's my gimbal. I left my gimbal there. Swear... This minute, there was someone standing there. There was someone standing right here. I swear to God, there was someone standing right here by my gimbal. Right. Right, that's freaked me out a little bit, so I'm just going to go... Shut up.
While filming the perimeter fencing, Rick believes he sees a figure briefly standing beside his gimbal. The shape appears human, leaned against the fence line, before vanishing from view. He freezes, questioning whether someone is inside the woods watching him.
Right, I'm not joking you, that's just slammed itself shut. Right, I'm locking that up and getting out of it. I can't lock it. I'm locking that. There's my gimbal. Oh, I'm dropping everything. Oh, drop my phone.
Inside the clearing, the tin church door slams shut with no visible cause. The sound echoes sharply through the quiet woodland, leaving Rick startled and immediately on edge.
Hang on, let me just get the lights on. Right, it is. What is it? 1 o'clock in the morning, and I swear blind, I just got woken up by someone trying the van door handles. Right, there was a knock. There was definitely a knock. Someone was trying the van door handles as well. I'm going to turn the lights out. Someone was trying the van door handles. Okay.
Around 1 a.m., Rick wakes to someone attempting the van door handles. He hears tapping along the panel. Then a vehicle approaches slowly, pauses, and reverses away. The movements feel intentional, not accidental.
I've heard that car come back at its spot. 2:45 now. That van's come back, well, that car's come back. That 4x4 vehicle. I can't hear anyone. I can't hear anyone talking outside. There we go, there we go.
The same 4x4 returns later and circles near his van without headlights or communication. The silence from the unseen driver makes the moment feel less like a coincidence and more like someone is deliberately checking on him or trying to intimidate him. At daybreak, Rick chooses to leave rather than attempt more sleep. The combination of a possible figure beside his equipment, the slamming church door, attempts on the van handles, and a vehicle repeatedly approaching the location turns what began as a simple Halloween night adventure into something genuinely unnerving. Even without answers, the experience shows how quickly remote camping can shift from peaceful to threatening, especially when the danger might not be paranormal, but human. Some people chase thrills in the wild. Others watch them unfold safely from their screens. Which one are you? The explorer or the observer? The next horrifying video comes from Boys in the Wood, a UK-based outdoor and wild camping channel focused on solo camps, remote woodland locations, and real-time reactions to eerie or unpredictable situations that unfold after dark. It is August 6th, 2025 in the United Kingdom, within a forested region north of Cardiff, Wales.
I recommend doing this if you're at loss of what to do for your camping food. Dice yourself a potato, nice large jacket potato, microwave it in water, and it comes out absolutely fantastic. Absolutely. Got some nice diced red onion, pack of chorizo. Why not? And just a tub of extra mature cheddar cheese. Okay, no joke.
The camper prepares a bivvy spot along a raised wooded ridge, trying to avoid areas full of rubbish and tripod-cut branches. He cooks dinner while organizing his sleeping gear, occasionally scanning the forest around him. The woods are strangely active for a Monday evening. Voices drift from deeper inside the trees. Remnants of fresh food lie discarded nearby, and some sections appear recently chopped or disturbed.
Shot then. And it was really loud. Now, to other people outside the UK, that might not seem strange, but where I am, I'm in the UK, right? In Wales. Right now, I'm just north of Cardiff. And you're not allowed guns in this. You don't have. I was a proper gunshot as well, a proper gunshot. And it wasn't a farmer in a field like there, a couple of miles away. I would know that the sound was from in here. Only a few hundred feet or so away, but I couldn't tell the direction because it just echoed around everywhere. In fact, I need to be a bit quiet. I hope it doesn't happen again. If it does, I hope I record it.
While filming a cooking segment, a sudden explosive gunshot echoes across the forest. The reaction is immediate. He freezes, shaken, aware of how rare and illegal a firearm discharge is in the UK countryside. The possibility that someone nearby is armed introduces real fear, far beyond the typical anxieties of wild camping alone.
The guys, they were sort of on the other side of this, and I could hear him cutting down trees with an axe. And obviously there's trees up here that have been cut down. Litter everywhere. Freshest food, like there's a watermelon there, and over here a full pack of kebabs. Unopened and uncooked. There's also aerosol cans which have been blown up, cans of Lynx on the fire, things like that. So, possible theory, those guys I heard could be the culprits of this, and they could be here for a few days, destroy one area, destroy in another area, or, as well as me being out here, them being out here, there's also someone with a gun out here.
Exploring quietly, he spots more evidence of activity. Freshly sawn sections of trees, food wrappers, and debris scattered across the ridge. The situation feels increasingly unsafe, and the idea that a group might still be nearby intensifies the tension.
Don't know if you can hear it. Oh, seemed to have stopped. And loads of shouting. Crazies tonight, crazies. Right, I haven't heard anything for quite a while now, so I think I'm safe to go to bed.
As dusk deepens, fireworks ignite somewhere farther in the woods, followed by shouting and movement. He stays hidden, keeping lights off to avoid drawing attention, relying on silence and darkness for safety. Rather than sit exposed, he settles into his shelter early, remaining alert throughout the night. By morning, the forest is silent again. He reflects on how disturbing the experience was, not because of wildlife or paranormal activity, but because of careless, potentially dangerous human behavior. He plans to return with gloves and bin bags to clean the site, emphasizing responsibility toward outdoor spaces. The night demonstrates how fragile solitude can be. A peaceful camp can shift in seconds into something genuinely frightening when unknown people, especially armed and reckless, are nearby. Sorry to interrupt the video, but if you're enjoying it, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And right now, 80% of viewers aren't subscribed. So if you're one of them, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really means a lot. Your support helps us continue creating awesome, creepy videos. Now, let's get back to the video. The next chilling video comes from Small Plots, a US-based adventure and outdoors channel, blending wild camping, bushcraft, and folkloric exploration. Kevin, sometimes joined by his friend Sam, travels into remote woodland settings to investigate local legends, combining practical outdoor skills with storytelling and real-time reactions. It is August 3rd, 2022 in the United States. Deep within Klipnaki Forest, a heavily wooded region known for stories of strange, human-like figures.
All right, we're coming up on just kind of like a random place with a bunch of giant boulders. Who do you think put these boulders here? Oh my God. Let's see if we can get over here. It's looking a little thick, almost like someone doesn't want us to come this way. A lot of plants growing right here. Going that way. Maybe with this towel on my head, one of the hairy women of Klipnaki will confuse me as one of their own and take me in under their wing, under their hairy arm wing. Ah.
Kevin and Sam settle at their remote woodland camp, setting up hammocks, tarps, and cooking equipment before nightfall. The forest is unusually quiet, broken only by distant gunshots echoing across the valley, a stark reminder of how isolated the area really is.
God. I think these are hairy women footprints in this mud. They have to be. They have to be hairy woman footprints.
While moving through the forest floor, they discover large, muddy footprints pressed into the soil. Neither of them recognizes the pattern, and the stillness of the woods makes the moment uneasy, hinting at something close but unseen.
The elevator. The entrance to the elevator that they take down into their lair. Along this, more of this old dilapidated rock wall barrier here in this wide open pine forest full of evidence of hairy women of Klipnaki. And there it is. This is how they enter the earth. Probably is probably what it is. See, look at.
They follow a faint trail and find an old stone line, almost like the remnants of a boundary marker or entranceway. The forest feels unnaturally quiet here, and the tension gradually rises as they speculate whether the structure relates to past activity or something more recent.
Fallen trees mean? Do you think they're a sign? See how they cross in a V, like almost as if pointing this way. Very suspicious.
Can I show you what I think this is perfect for?
Sitting. Pooping.
Nearby, fallen trees appear deliberately crossed and arranged. The unusual placement stands out, raising questions about whether the formation is natural or intentional.
Ancient tree over here. There's no.
A twisted, ancient-looking tree dominates the clearing, unnaturally shaped, almost symbolic. For Kevin and Sam, it reinforces the eerie atmosphere and the impression that this part of the forest holds something undiscovered. By morning, Kevin and Sam revisit their camp near the pond to wind down and reflect. Even without seeing the creatures themselves, the footprints, structures, and unfamiliar markers give weight to the local legend. The night becomes one defined by isolation, curiosity, and the quiet tension of exploring deep woodland tied to mysterious folklore. A reminder of how unknown the forest can feel after dark. We go into the wilderness ready to face animals, the cold, even the dark. But nothing chills us more than an unknown human presence, silent, out of place, and far too close. The next shocking video of the night comes from Brothers Wild, a UK-based outdoor adventure channel run by two brothers who focus on wild camping, bushcraft, and remote forest overnighters. Their content blends hands-on outdoor skills with immersive nighttime experiences, giving viewers a grounded look at real off-grid exploration. It is September 14th, 2024, in the United Kingdom. A remote historic stone circle surrounded by dense woodland.
You hearing a voice in the background then?
Over there, yeah.
Very faint. Could be just my ears or because of that river.
That's the well.
And the cat ball there. My light might be a bit too bright here. It's a bit better.
Ooh.
If anyone's there, can you touch any of these devices here? The ball there will light up if you touch it and play with it. And the other reader, if you touch that, it'll go to red if you use all your energy.
Oh, what's up?
That's a voice, mate.
Thank you there.
That was a voice, Rich.
I thought it was, but it wasn't.
Can you make any of these move?
The brothers carefully move through tall grass and uneven ground, heading toward the old stone circle. They explain their paranormal gear, including EVP meters and a cat ball, and place them at the site. The setting feels uneasy. Leaves rustle, distant water can be heard, and occasional murmurs shift in the quiet. The closer they get to the central stones, the stronger the feeling becomes that something unseen may be nearby, adding tension before any activity begins.
Touch them, light them up. Or if you prefer, you can make a big loud bang on the trees like we heard earlier on. Oh yeah, a little flicker there.
Once positioned at the stones, the cat ball flickers briefly after they call out for a response. The moment is subtle, but enough to startle them. It suggests an interaction from something unseen.
And now look at it.
Move it again.
Can you knock it over?
I'll knock this ball.
Oh.
If you're there, go to red. Use all your energy and go to red. That's it, stopped.
One of their devices wobbles slightly and then illuminates red. The brothers freeze, noting how deliberate it feels. A brief spike of activity passes through, reinforcing the sensation that they are being closely observed within the circle.
Even millions of years old, should I say, but thousands of years old, constructed. No, over here.
Technology.
You turn round and point that way, yeah, it's going off. It's on red. It's hitting red, mate. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you, Shan. If it is you.
If it's Sean, can you hit red? Keep going to red. I think it is. Maybe. The fact
And it's raining. I can't even feel it.
Yeah, we've got a tiny bit of rain coming in now, guys. I feel so at ease. I feel at peace. It's a weird feeling when you go on investigation that you're at peace.
Oh, I'm positive then.
I feel happy, warm and fuzzy.
Thank you very much, Shan.
Yeah, thank you, Sean.
Yeah, positive then.
Yeah, it's going to red. Yeah, just hitting red. It's red, guys. There we go. It's the first time we got a full red, isn't it?
Come over here.
Come over here, and the energy just drops. This is just...
At a higher point overlooking the stones, the brothers capture their strongest reading of the night, a solid red illumination on one device. They encourage positive energy and acknowledge the historical ground beneath them. The spike lasts only moments before fading, marking the final clear response of the session. Back at camp, the brothers reflect on the night's activity, slight but unmistakable. While the stone circle never delivered dramatic encounters, the brief interactions, shifting atmosphere, and sensation of being watched made the location stand out. By morning, they pack up and leave the area as they found it, emphasizing respect for the history of the site and whatever presence may linger there. Their adventure closes with a quiet sense of appreciation for both the place and the experience it offered. The unknown has a way of creeping into the corners of our reality, a sound with no source, a voice with no body. It's in those moments that fear becomes something much more real. The next video comes from Wander with Vickers, a UK-based outdoor and adventure channel focused on wild camping, car camping, and quiet, low-key trips into nature. The channel highlights simple fireside meals, hammock setups, peaceful woodland nights, and minimal gear camping, appealing to viewers who enjoy calm exploration rather than high-drama adventures. It is December 5th, 2018, in the United Kingdom. Rural woodland.
So I think I'm just about done here now. Time to head home, pack up all my things and get off. But I still haven't found the bee lights though, and that was my mission. So I'm gonna head to the car, put all the stuff in, and then go on a little mission to see if I can find them. Right, so this is what I'm left with. I remember correctly, there should be just through it. And then across this thing that I think used to be like a tractor road or some sort of road. And then it's through here. Not even very likely that they'll still be here, but it's worth a look. Okay, so
The camper finishes arranging her setup, securing her hammock and tent, and making sure the fire is burning safely before deciding to walk back along an old tractor track to retrieve something she left behind earlier. The woodland feels unnervingly still, the only sounds being faint rustles overhead and the occasional branch crack further down the track.
oh, that was our fire reflector. And oh my Jesus, oh wow, they're still here. They're still here. And they're outdoor lights, so they should work. I can't believe it.
At the edge of the track, she finds a set of abandoned outdoor lights lying on the ground, still glowing. The sight is oddly unsettling, working lights in the dark with no one around. After inspecting them, she gathers the lights and begins walking back toward camp, reassured that they're harmless, but still struck by the strange moment. Back at camp, the stillness settles again. She reflects on how peaceful woodland nights can briefly shift into something uneasy through small, unexpected discoveries like this, especially when alone. With everything accounted for, she begins packing away gear and winds down the evening. The video closes calmly, showing the grounded simplicity of solo woodland camping, where quiet moments occasionally take an eerie turn before returning to peace. Before the next clip, if you're enjoying the video, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and right now, 80% of viewers aren't subscribed. So if you're one of them, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really means a lot. Your support helps us continue creating awesome, creepy videos. Now, let's get back to the video. The last video of the night comes from Sydney, a US-based travel YouTuber who documents her solo female van life and road travel experiences while living out of her Volvo XC90. Her channel focuses on scenic drives, car camping adventures, and realistic road life experiences, often blending peaceful exploration with the unease of isolation in remote places. It is July 11th, 2025, and this video follows Sydney's journey along the Oregon coast and into southwest Washington, with stops at Fort Stevens, Cannon Beach, and the Astoria area.
Coyote? No way. I'm gonna go hide behind this chimney right here. No way, bro. I'm literally sneaking up on a coyote right now.
Sydney begins her day revisiting the Goonies filming spots and showing the rugged coastline. As evening falls, she explores Fort Stevens, an abandoned World War II-era bunker network. Concrete corridors, echoing tunnels, and silent rooms create a disturbing atmosphere. Alone, she remarks how strange it feels, walking through a place that once held soldiers, now reclaimed by shadows and moss.
Wild. I'm just staring at a coyote. What Like what? I was not expecting to go coyote chasing today. I didn't realize it was 3:30, so I'm going to start making my way to camp. Wow, I can't believe I just saw a coyote like that.
While filming near the old battery structures, she suddenly spots a lone coyote walking along an overgrown pathway. She whispers from behind a wall as it passes close by. The moment is silent, tense, and unsettling. Too close for comfort.
Creepy. I don't have it in me to climb the mountain further than this, so I am going to camp right next to this lovely burn pile / makeshift outhouse. I'm just gonna get my car ready to sleep in and then crawl in and make a peanut butter and honey for dinner. Look how big this is. I could name it. Somebody in the comments said that last time. They were like, your laundry bag's so big you could name it. And I thought that was really funny. Because you're not wrong. Let's see how far it is to Seattle from here. Oh my gosh, it's less than 3 hours. I was just taking thumbnails and I accidentally flew my drone straight at me. It's a miracle it didn't cut my face. And into my car. Let's see what the damage is. There's no way I didn't break it. Wow. That's a miracle. I'm just gonna shut it off. Wow. Oh my gosh. One tough cookie. And that was it, coming at me full speed. And that was it. Landing. Air quotes around landing. Oh my gosh.
Later that night, she crosses into Washington and finds a remote woodland campsite, but instantly regrets it. The area feels abandoned and unsafe. The ground is messy, overgrown, and eerily quiet. Sydney hesitates before setting up, explaining that her intuition is telling her something is wrong.
Excuse me, window cover, get out of the way. Gosh, my window covers are so annoying. Okay, I need to make a sandwich and then go to bed. Where's my peanut butter? Man, it's dark in here. I can't see. Where are you, honey? Oh my God. I just put my elbow in the bread. Look at this. I can't believe I'm camping next to a toilet. I can't wait to go dwell in a structure for a bit.
What was Graham that suggested you should get me and you?
I am probably going to work on a video for the rest of the night, so
Rain begins falling hard on the car roof. She locks her doors and tries to sleep, but her unease grows. No wildlife sounds, no movement, just silence and distant wind hitting the tree line. She admits she can't relax, saying something feels off that she can't explain.
It's only 2 in the morning and I don't feel safe here anymore. Something just kept telling me to leave that site. My gut just kept telling me to leave because I thought that I would be trapped here if I waited until the morning, trapped with a downed tree or something, because it's raining and it's been raining all night, and there was a giant hill with leaning trees next to my site, so I just didn't feel good about it. So yeah, I'm leaving. I kept trying to fight my gut, but it just kept telling me.
At 2 a.m., Sydney jolts awake with her heart racing. In seconds, she packs her gear and drives out through the storm, headlights cutting through the dark forest road until she reaches open highway. By morning, Sydney admits it was one of her worst camping experiences. The eerie silence at Fort Stevens combined with that unsafe campsite left her shaken. She emphasizes trusting intuition, especially when traveling alone at night. What started as a peaceful road trip turned into a nervy escape, proof that solitude can shift into fear the moment something doesn't feel right. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these 6 spine-tingling encounters, be sure to like the video and subscribe for more chilling and terrifying videos. There's always another mystery waiting to be uncovered, and you won't want to miss what's next. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next video.